They spent an absolute fortune busing people from all over the place. Every SJW from every college. All mostly middle class anyway. Most of them never worked a day in their lives. And it's quite obvious, that virtue signallers on a gravy train, and they want that gravy train to keep rolling, and why wouldn't they? But at the expense of, our women and our children and the security of them, which is the number one issue really. And take after that then the added strain on our services, our hospitals, and our accommodation, our housing stock. It's absolutely scandalous. So, and the wonderful videos that came out of the guy. I think his name was Tony Dwyer. I think his name is. Great shout out. I hope I got the name right. And Ferg. What was the name of that chap who made the videos on Saturday? Tony Boyle. Okay, Tony Boyle, if you're listening, what a great thing you did. Keep it simple, folks. Just walk up to them, ask them for an adult conversation, ask them for, like he said, sign the form, sign up to take in the refugee. If you're so concerned about them, how many of you got living with you, but sign up and take one on, and not one person will acknowledge that you had one or one to take. And that should say it all to you, folks. Total, utter hypocrisy, utter hypocrisy. So, who's that show? Sorry if somebody go back again. Jamie, thank you very much. But, so I'm getting an escort here by a female guard, keeping an eye on the traffic. Hopefully we won't have anybody commit attempted murder tonight and try and run over an innocent East Wall person, an innocent protester. And you can see the difference, the justice system, the way it treats certain people. As I said, I got hauled up and another charge coming over asking questions to people, trying to expose what's going on in the country. And a guy can run over somebody in a car deliberately and live stream it on Facebook, walk around the place like a raving lunatic, and he can get bail and walk out the front door of that courtroom the next day. So that's where we're at in the justice system in Ireland. It's absolutely shameful, and it's there for people to see. This guy has made himself visible. I'm hearing reports that he's been sharing Paul Murphy TD. He's been sharing his stuff. He's obviously a major fan. Paul Murphy, the despicable individual, a member of the Irish Parliament, who has made a statement the next day, and it said, it was a clever move what he did, and it's there for all to see that he just ploughed through this guy and decided to run him over and speed away while he was on the bonnet and nearly killed him. So, only for the grace of God. Thank you, Michael Moran. Thank you very much. So, we're back beside the Five Lamps. Let's see this iconic part of Dublin. Dublin in the rare old times. The Dublin that we've lost, folks. Dublin that we've lost. This part of Dublin is populated by maybe. I've been conservative. Thank you, Stephen S. I'm being conservative. This part of Dublin is populated by about 60 to 70% non-nationals, and absolutely horrendous. And the people around here, this part of the world, are by and large the salt of the earth people. They will give it to you straight. They won't mince their words when they have something to say to you. Just give us 2 seconds there, folks. Just hope that's a bit better. But I was contacted last week on Twitter by the fake news RTE, or not RTE, the Journal Liar. Yeah, she's threatening to do a hit piece on me, and it's like they have no shame, like they have no concept, of who they are, what they're doing, how bad it is for this country, how tyrannical it is, to do what they're doing, to hijack the media and let it be used to just lie to people and push a what you call it, a narrative that's destroying a nation that was built, that took 800 years of sheer, how would you describe it? It was absolutely living hell for people who had to try and live and fight through this. The poverty and the serfdom that we were subjected to, what would you call it? The genocide of the so-called lie that they say was a famine that was perpetrated by the British on the Irish people, that killed millions and made millions flee out of desperation for a better life to real refugees. Who got nothing when they went to America. They just had to work and they had to survive on their wits when they got off that boat at Ellis Island. So yeah, and I heard a few commentators recently. Yeah, I recommend Keith Woods. He's doing some great stuff lately in Ireland, and I'd love to see more of it there, Keith, if you're listening to that. You have a fantastic take on things. You have a fantastic brain. You're an amazing philosopher, and yeah, when you do work on Ireland, it really sums it up really well, in my opinion. So if you're out there, guys, check out Keith Wood's stuff, especially on Ireland. But it's like he was describing Irish nationalism as a kind of unique form of nationalism around the world. I hope I'm describing this right, Keith, but it's sorry there, folks. Please, I can't keep up with this technology. Just give us 2 seconds, guys. Okay. Oh, thank you. Good man yourself. Thanks a lot. Yeah, so okay, just trying to sort out that camera, guys. Okay, it's not working. For some reason. Need to get rid of this. Okay. So this part of the gimbal, folks, just trying to sort that out now. Great to see 1100 in the chat, guys. Really appreciate the support. Grim Reaper, how are you getting on? Yeah, the diversity and multiculturalism, which has worked. Dublin is being destroyed right now, and every part of Ireland is being destroyed with this. You know, our Irishness has been just, you know, wiped out by the looks of things, you know. Okay.
Get Maya activated.
People of East Wall, the great people in this as well. Like, you just have to excuse that thing in the right hand corner, bottom corner of your screen, folks. It's just a bit tricky. My hands, and one hand on the game, the other hand on the mic, and it's just a bit tricky. But anyway, don't worry about it. I forgot what I was going to say there now. Oh yeah, just on the point of that horrific terrorist attack on peaceful protesters in Ireland. Now, I have to say now, in fairness to the guards here tonight, this kind of thing now is put a car like a Garda car kind of, you know, in the way of any cars that might come along. You know, it's maybe they're conscious of it now. They're going to try and do something about it. There's some more cars up there. They're stopping any traffic that will try to go through. You know, so I think that's good to see. Anyway, you know what I mean. Don't get me wrong, folks. The guards still have a long way to go, in my view. But anyway, I pray every day that they will see sense at some point and stop. And I say, please, guys, stop obeying illegal orders. You do not have to. You are not entitled to be part of a political agenda. You are supposed to be away from it.
We're going to meet up here. So next Wednesday, 6 p.m. Meet up in your local place, and then meet up here then on your way up. So everybody wants in the space now, and we come back and do the same next week. And we're going to come out every week. We're going to come out every week until this government hears us. End of story. We're not going anywhere. Take your friends with you as well, okay?
People have these wall have come out. And look at this, women. You know, it's your man in the bike earlier on trying to say, you know, far away. Just want to say hello, ladies. There's only 1,100 on listening to you. What's your name?
Linda.
Yeah. Linda, are you happy with the turnout tonight and what the people of East Wall are doing?
I'm delighted with the turnout tonight. Yeah, we just have to keep the morale up and keep it going. Keep the country people and get out there and march with us. This government has to go. It needs to go. It's destroying this country. We're going to end up like Sweden.
And come here, I mean, if I was a woman or a young girl or whatever, I'd be terrified. Are you genuinely afraid for your safety when you walk the streets?
Yes, we are in East Wall now, yeah.
And I'm petrified of what could happen after just walking down to the shop, to the local, because there's no reason to have people like this coming into our areas and taking over air doctors, air hospitals, everything when the country is at breaking point. It doesn't make sense them coming in. It's too much. It's too much on
crazy,
people.
and it's like everybody has a lock on their door, and they're locking the door for a reason. They just don't want strangers coming into their house. And I guarantee every single politician in this country has locks on their doors.
But they wouldn't take, if every politician, they wouldn't take them into the country. They're not looking after their own people. I've no problem with anyone getting help, but not coming in when they're ripping up their passports. They're no more needing help off us. They're just bleeding their country dry.
They're Gucci hats and they're designer runners. They're,
fake UGs.
They're €1,000 mobile phones.
And every politician in this country should be ashamed of themselves, and they should be all left that building and let the people of Ireland run it, because we do a better job.
Here. What's your name?
Lisa.
Lisa, well said, Lisa. There you go, a mama bear from East Wall. And yeah, that's it, folks. Off we go. How are you getting on? Thank you very much. Thank you.
This could all be sorted out with.
What's your name, by the way?
I never wanted to be on camera.
Okay.
I just wanted a voice.
Yeah.
This could all be sorted out with a trip to the High Court in the morning.
Yeah.
Charlie Flanagan, responsible for all of this.
I'd love to see. I pray for the day it happens.
Yes, well, people are wasting their time just walking around and doing this sort of protesting.
Well,
have him exiled in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, you could be right there, but people feel they have to do something. They want to have their voice heard. The media is not listening to them or branding them as far right.
Oh yeah, but as a backup measure, we should be open to the courts and get the High Court injunction. And then when you get him exiled, right, the ministry position that he held needs to be replaced by a committee of 8 people. One from each province, for example. And then you have participatory democracy going live in the government. And then you get him exiled, right, and his pension's gone. And then you find out what he ends and what board he ends up on, right? And then you have the next tackle will be, you go for the minister of the next province and you put in another committee there of 8 or 12 people, patriots.
Okay, well, I'd say go ahead and work on that, and every bit helps, you know?
Well, this could dissipate into nothing, and they're all risking it. You should be up in the High Court getting an injunction on Charlie Flanagan with his migration pact and his caveat of the hate speech law, Get him exiled. Job done.
Okay, thanks a million. Cheers. Okay, folks. Right, that's about it. How are you? I'm looking for where's the break card? That's it. Here today.